Hello there, and welcome back to episode 19 of Equal Board, Season 1 of the World at War. And this, and right in front of you, this is the beginning, the potential beginning of a catastrophe. Luckily, I'm smart enough that I realized that my drink stockpiles went down, and yeah, my planta died. This is in itself an outrageous catastrophe, but it is what it is. But without a planta, these crops will die on the fields. I hope it is not too late yet, but yeah. This is why things happened, how they happened. I'm also going to assign the plant gathering now to certain dwarfs as well, so there's going to be no issues at that end. Today it's still all about regaining my footing. We are still on a high count of injured dwarfs in our fort, and geez, I'm still quite concerned. I mean, as you can see, there's creatures, giant hamsters. You know, the invasionary forces here know no end. It's bunnies, birds, cockatiels, you name it. But at least we have a lot of meat at our disposal. The food stockpiles went through the roof, and if we ever get visitors that are interested in it, well, I can only say we got plenty of food to provide. With the assignment of that new, of those new farmers, I hope that we will also gain back some booze, because those numbers went down in a very troublesome speed. But let's see. Yeah, harvest is in, and drinks are being made. Alright, everything is as it should be. The only problem that I see is that we still have a high level of injured dwarves here, and how did that giant sparrow come down here? Ow. Yeah, I need to do something about the safety of this place, and, well, so many things. But first, I really want to make sure that we are going to be past the previous incidents. It's called like that. But as far as I'm concerned, I think we are already on a really, really good path here. Garden Beast is killing stuff down below. I don't know if we are even able ever again to get to the Forgotten Beasts or not. We still have so much blood to take care of. It's been a big thing, this attack. And we are still reeling from the problems that this brought. But I am not going to give up. No. Far from that. Big problem that I see is that we need to do something on the surface about all those agitated animals. It is not easy for my woodcutters to do their job, as they're constantly being harassed by animals. And the injury count in of my citizens, it feels as if it is rather going up than down. So, well, I think there is a big reason behind that are the constant attacks of agitated animals there. As you can see, there's they just don't stop. I'm really wondering if I should stop my actions on the surface or how I should do this, but for now, Circle of Bloodshed seems to work. I mean, there's no dead end people here on the surface anymore. The military seems to strike back in time every single occasion. But, well, things have slowed down so much now. It bothers me. So, how are the metal deposits? So, it doesn't really show me anymore how many copper bars I have for real. You see, these numbers, they are tricky. As this is counting in all of the bars that are built into the fortress somewhere. This is the real numbers. It's quite bothersome, but it is what it is. So, what's the reason for all the problems nowadays? Yeah, we are severely out of cloth because dumb people were doing dumb things with the pigtails and keep doing dumb things because I was being attacked when I wanted to fix the issue at hand. But yeah, the moral of the story stays: never start cooking with your seeds for industrial stuff. Cooking with seeds is basically telling the game to get rid of those seeds. This is what I learned. Well, let's see. One day we will harvest some pigtails somewhere and we'll be back on track. One day. Probably before. Probably this fort's journey will be over before that happens. I don't hope so, but these days, not so sure about anything anymore. Alright, so what about my quotas to fill down here? Let's start pumping that water. Get something done. Instead of just reeling from the consequences of the past. Quite happy about that. Let's forbid that door. So nobody accidentally gets there. And here we go. Yet another level dried and ready to be entered. We can now dig in. And we should definitely start scrying some here. This is a pretty interesting and concerning corner. Yeah, giant birds attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking. There seems to be no stop. I feel like I'm trapped in a Hitchcock movie. Oh boy. So, 6 agitated animals turned into 2 agitated animals. I can surely think how that happens. Happened. Alright, so, let's see. How did you get so angry, Ingis? Tell me. So, major injury. Yeah, I think most of the pissed people were people that got injured by the big tavern fight. I mean, this tavern was once full with goblins, elves, and humans, and now there's still flipping corpses lying around there, where my people are living at. We still have so much work on our hands. The agitated animals don't exactly help, but well, I think we have to accept that they are part of the show now. So, what I really want to do is get my military squads back soldiered up. Very, very bothered by the fact that their number has been reduced so heavily. This bothers me. As much as that coward bird bothers me. Let's see, maybe he will get down to an attack if I station my soldiers here. Sometimes that lures them into conflict. Now, let's see. That thing is pretty heavily injured, so it would help my soldiers, my woodcutters to start woodcutting here. And finally, some good news on the horizon. New people are arriving. This is just what I like to see, because that means we're finally getting somewhere again. But my drink stockpiles are dwindling, so I think I really need to start foraging outside a little bit more. As hefty as the price might be for that. I mean, the price is just more killed, agitated animals, don't get me wrong here. Jeez, there's so many birds. It's amazing. It's a very birdy place. Okay. I am fairly bothered by the problems right now, but at the same time, it makes things quite exciting, right? So my soldiers of the fenced skins are stationed here, and I will now start assigning new fighters to the other squads. So we at least get started armoring up the people that have died. I don't dare to get any rookies on the surface because up here we need people that can hold their ground. I mean, every squad has lost people there. This means every single squad had to struggle with their experience level that they currently had. So my plan would be to let the fenced skins go downstairs once you stranded there, huh? Let the fenced skins go downstairs once they have ammunition, once they are ammoed up, and the other squads can then take over the surface guard. At least that's the plan so far. Alright, so we're going to help that stranded dwarf to get downstairs. Obviously, soldiers stationed in the vicinity of the trees to chop this help too, which is good because we need that wood. I mean, I could make my life so much easier by just making magma workshops, but somehow, I don't know. Self-imposed difficulties are fun. And it might be a self-imposed difficulty on one end, but on the other end, it is also a wonderful source of meat that will now nurture my armies. Can somebody chop that tree already? Alright, the list of injured people doesn't really go smaller. This bothers me a bit. Gives me the feeling that we're unable to cure them. So, canceling all these other jobs. Do I have not enough woodcutters, say? Let's make a third one happen. I should have enough battle axes. Should. Oh dear. My drink stockpile is really bothering me a lot. In all honesty. This is making me sort of nervous. There we go. Stranded people rescued. So I'm also going to give my plant gatherers for now no other tasks other than plant gathering. In the current situation, we are very, very much relying on those items, and I don't know. I feel like this is pretty much a pressing matter right now. As much as this chestnut log stockpile, I get that. So my plant gatherers were just finishing their last task, and now you see they're going blinky. Okay. I am really bothered that I can't continue my big projects today, but you know, sometimes you have to work hard on the small details, like eating your fortress. Small details, they almost don't matter. But most importantly, I feel like one of the biggest steps forward that this episode has taken and which is easily overlooked but very meaningful. I've just put up new recruits on my ranks. We're going to recover. We're going to get fighters up, and then we're going to take bloody revenge for those who thought that they could injure us from the inside. They will regret that. I'll make sure for that. And, yeah. The Sorcerer's Boots will live up to their name and get back to their bottoms and, conquer their place. We're going to conquer. We're not just going to beat them and defeat them, where we're going to be their rulers afterwards. Whoa. Somebody decomposed in the temple. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Luckily, the some sort of order and how to call it, corpses have been removed. I'm a lack of words, and I'm really happy that this is happening. Okay, so problem is now that how am I supposed to find out which artifact is where? It's pretty bothersome. So this ring, this Nishigam ring, where we're going to store that. Alright. I really hope that there will be a future for a Dwarf Fortress where these things are a little bit easier to administer and manage. Slapped rises. That's a symbol of the manager. The Sagas and safety. There's a bed. These are already locked away. You know, I think we might have actually locked all of our treasures successfully inside there. Neat. Okay. Sweet, sweet. There was thinking we're not making any progress anymore. So the most important thing, though, is really now the timber and food. Well, booze, I should rather say. It's summer. Summer means pigtail, no? So I just hope that I'm not going to get attacked again while I'm trying to collect stuff. I mean, the good thing is that the nature provides. So I could do a gathering zone here, but I don't want to. Whoa, there's again agitated animals fighting. And yeah, most of the injured people are now the ones that are stockpiled around. New artifacts in the making. That's wonderful. So, down here we have magma and magma. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. Finally, some easy problems. So currently I have the feeling as if still people are dying from the fallout of the previous events. But altogether I feel as if we are past the worst. I really don't know how things will evolve now, but I think we are not going to die now, just out of that. I need to redesign my tavern. I want to have people from the outside still here. Why? Well, masochism, I guess. But I really don't like to look down for a problem. Whoa, there's There's a case for my military. There we go. That giant magpie went crazy. Good thing that I had an eye out on that. Yeah, so the outside is really not safe anymore. And I think the easiest way to resolve that issue is to just give my dwarves some bigger barracks. There we go. I really hope that inspires them to be more outside. So, Craftsdwarfs has been found dead. Okay. Here at the rim of the map. Very worried about the safety of the hauler. But as it stands, the body has been recovered, and going to lock the rest of the remains here. Diagnostician has been found dead. Alright. This place is quite wild. So somebody already obviously hauled the bodily remains away. So I'm going to block the rest of the items here so nobody will unnecessarily get themselves into risk. Oh dear. This is all quite wild. So, as long as my plant gatherers are still safe, I'm quite happy. Let's see, well, we still have a lot of unclaimed tombs. That's good, I guess. But I'm somewhat, a giant blue jay bone chain. I get that. So, it is adorned with details of a barony ascension. No, I'm not looking at it closer, because this greedy plant just decided to snatch it for its own family in these times of need. So, no, I'm not watching your artifact closer. Well. So, with soldiers right next to it, I'm pretty sure that we should be okay with chopping some more trees here. Wait a sec. You guys. Kill that thing. Thank you. Why did they leave that giant hedgehog alone? Nobody knows. The amount of injured people is going finally down. Yeah, took them only almost a year to recover. But some injuries are weighing heavy even on the toughest dwarf. Why are my animals fighting again? Ugh. Yeah. I thought we were at war. Well, the trend, it is a downward trend, okay? So I'll help my people here to more fuel, so we can have more bronze and copper bars again, so I can finally start building the things that I want to start building. I think next episode we are good again, in so far as we can just start realizing our stuff again. So let's see and update that gear. Well, that went down like not well. Kestrel is fighting. Where? Alright, it's dead. Good. Yeah. So that agitated animal thing, that's always a big issue, you know? At the end of the day, agitated animals are bad news. But luckily we have now our soldiers all over the board from the fenced skins. The other squadrons will get the job done, and it'll just make one thing: experienced doctors. I'm quite positive about that one. So, wait a sec. Here's Pigtail. Let's see. I need to monitor this process of this journey of the Pigtail. And hope we don't get attacked and assaulted again while I'm doing this. Because that would be really, really annoying. Because I still need to forbid my kitchens to use seeds. If it doesn't work right now and there, I'm going to check back with DF Hack, and I think you can also tweak the jobs there somehow. But I was too lazy to check out this thing. So, storing item in stockpile you are. Alright, here's the pigtails. So, I'm watching you. Somebody will manipulate it, and then... Oh, wait a sec, I can't do this manually, can't I? Process plans. That should do the trick. Because process plans is exactly the task that makes Pigtail... that turns Pigtail into something else. And now it's all gone again. Here, Pigtail seeds. I done it! I've saved the future of my fabric industry. That's the word. Yeah. Good. Finally. Jeez. It's so stupid, but it is what it is. Other games would just give you the option to regulate it without having it. Dwarf Fortress says, nah, it's boring. We don't do this since years, and we're not going to start it now because some hippie wants us to do it. There we go. So let's lace the walls with some more coffins. And then we can finally start planning the next day or mega project around here, or semi-mega project. It's not that big. You get what I mean. The beautiful symbol of authority. With the library and everything. Jeez. This was quite a rough ride, not gonna lie. We are still going to need a lot more action here happening. Because we're just killing way too many trees. And I love it. So, my good friends, we are back on track. It took me a while, but I think now everything is as it should be again. We can continue our endeavors to go down to the adamantine. We can start building our crazy copper bronze buildings down there. I'm super happy. You see me really, really happy here. I was very concerned that this the story might be even over. Honestly, I was not so sure if we're going to make it, but frankly said, quite relieved that it worked out. So, oh yeah, and of course we will also make a new tavern. Obviously, we need a new, more safe one. So, my friends, thanks for watching. See you next time. Drop me a comment, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, and of course, check out the description box filled with links to other of my series. So, if you want more Dwarf Fortress, check it out there. Feel free to support the channel financially. There's a couple of links down there, and many thanks to all of you who do. And a lot of thanks especially to all of you who keep watching these videos so much. I really appreciate having you guys. It's amazing. You're a cool company, all the hundreds of you. And stay cool. And we are seeing this tower being a tower soon. So, see you there. And I'm going to pen that animal between the episodes. I just saw that. Icon Classic. Bye-bye.